And you might think of it as taking care of your yard, but some people forget about their dog when they're spraying things like these pesticides. How harmful is it? Wake Up Today talks to the Humane Society and a vet after the break. Hawaii's warm weather is so conducive to bugs, termites, fleas, ticks, other things. Lots of people just spray their yards to control it, but how safe is it for your pets? Susan Tam, Communications and Events Coordinator at Hawaiian Humane Society, and Dr. Kristen Levins from the Veterinarian Emergency Referral Clinic are here with some thoughts. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
I've enjoyed our robust discussion during the commercial break. So, Susan, why don't you start off by telling us, a lot of people in Hawaii use insecticides in their yards, but do you think it's common for pets to get in trouble because of it?
Well, you know, at the Humane Society, we're all about responsible pet ownership, taking care of your pets. And a lot of people will take their pets into the yard to play, which is a great way to bond. But, you know, they tend to spray their yards and not really think twice about dogs playing in their yard after they sprayed the insecticide. You know, they don't think about it, they just do it, and you know, that's a problem. The Animal Poison Control Center fields calls from all over the nation about animals getting into things that they shouldn't have, and the top call from Hawaii is actually about Carbamate insecticides.
What is that, doctor?
So Carbamate insecticides, I mean, there's so many insecticides out there. I think of it as going to the shampoo aisle at a grocery store or at Target, where there's so many different choices. Same thing with insecticides. You can see so many different types. So Carbamate is one specific kind of group, big group, but tends to have more of a toxic effect in pets than some of the other types. It's a little bit of an older generation. So we can see it potentially some very, very serious side effects with that.
Okay, so it's like a base ingredient in a number of...
It's essentially kind of a broad category, and then has specific compounds within it that fall into that category.
So are these some of the items that have it?
The Sevin is one that has it. These two have different components. So that's the hard part, is you can go to your your local store and try to pick up something, and there's just so many different choices out there, some potentially being more safe than others, though a lot of them can still have potentially toxic effects.
Oh, how interesting, because I have used this for sure.
Sure.
Slugs attack my garden.
Sure. And a lot of them, these two have components that are a bit less toxic, and typically, if applied appropriately, I mean, make sure you read all the labels on there. Do a little bit of research, but if applied appropriately and you keep your pets away, most can be pretty safe, but still could pose risk if you're using a lot of it, or if your animals have access to it.
Well, okay, so what do we do if we think our pet's ingested it?
So the big signs that we can see with pretty much any insecticide depends on how much they get into, and it depends on the specific compound. But typical signs can be gastrointestinal upset, so vomiting, diarrhea, they can drool a lot, and then also neuromuscular effects, which means kind of tremors, convulsions, seizures. And if they get into enough, or if they get into the wrong type, it can potentially be fatal.
Wow, this is a very interesting discussion. It opens up a lot of possibilities, because some people have a yard man, and they have to think about that.
Of course.
But thank you so much, Doctor and Susan, for getting us to think about this.
Oh, you're welcome. It's really important.
It for sure is.